Hey, welcome back to my wood shop. Today we're going to do something that it's going to be a very short video, and I've got a spindle here that I turned that is going into a house that was built back in the 1800s. One thing I get on spindle turning is people have a lot of trouble going from something square like this to something round. And how do you get that transition without blowing out the sides and getting a lot of tear out? It's a very simple process, but the thing is you got to use the right tools. I'm going to use a block of wood like this today just to demonstrate that one cut to show you how to do it. The tools that's going to incorporate today, number one is the key to doing this is a skew. A skew has a bevel, it's just like a sharp knife, and it is the tool of choice to be able to do this process. We always use that parting tool. That we'll be using that. The other tool that we'll be using is a roughing gouge just to get the piece round. I got a short piece mounted between centers here. First thing I want to do is that where that transition is, where the round is, and then the part that's going to go from square, I'm going to mark it on this square block. And I mark it all the way around the block. I'll show you why here in a minute. And plus, any transition in that long spindle, I go on and mark it all the way around. That way I know where they're at. And when I'm turning this, I can see where they need to be. So I've got this all the way around. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a skew. And I'm not going to touch this. This is going to be the square part of the peg. And this is going to be the round part. So this will be the tapered in between those two lines. The first thing you want to do is that you want to take and crease the wood with your skew right on that line that's going to be tapered. So let's turn this lathe all the way down. Always step aside. We'll crank this thing up. And I'm up to about 850 RPMs. Put my face shield down, and the first thing I do is that I want to cut that wood right there. What that does is that will keep me from busting fibers out when I first hit that. So then I will take my roughing gouge and I will just start rounding this. Just knock the corners off. Then I want to pick up my parting tool, and right on the right side of that line, I want to take it down to where it's completely round. Now, you're going to see some flat spots there, if you can see it. But I want to take this all the way down to where them flat spots are gone. Okay, that's going to do it right there. Now, I take my roughing gouge, and I go on and round that piece out right there. Then I will take my skew, and I will actually go at an angle right here, and I slice those fibers off. Just like that. Now, you can see some transitions there, how this is a little bit lower. Then I would take a palm sander, and I would just sand this and kind of feather those out right there. And that's all there is to it. And you got it. You got an easy taper with no tear out there. It's a good clean transition down into your round of your spindle. Thanks for joining me tonight. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next week.